What's up with my Cypher gang? If you're new to the channel, this is your first time ever clicking my videos, first time ever hearing my voice, time ever seeing my ugly face. My name is 2Times. I'll go by the name 2Times. Be part of this beautiful royal family by clicking the subscribe button below. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning into my channel. We really just be out the way. This is a small, independent Noto Squad family. We are small on the YouTube ranks, but we really just be out the way. Now today, I got today for y'all. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. It's just I had to think on how I wanted to approach it. Now, boxing.
He looked to land the right hand, but he's taking his time and measuring it up, and that right hand team.
Listen, boxing has been something that I've really liked to watch. It's just you think you about to go in the ring and think that you're not about to get slapped up. The thing about boxing is basically you have to take a risk in order to have yourself a dub specifically. Like, this is the thing about boxing. Number one, you gotta have that mentality. You cannot, listen, I repeat, listen to me closely, look at my eyebrows. You cannot go in the ring underestimating people. If you go in a ring like this, with
Deontay, what can you tell us was said?
You know, Deontay's a camera boy. When the light camera actions, he likes to talk. He likes to put a show on. You see what I'm saying? I normally don't talk, but tonight I decided to talk, and tomorrow I'm gonna deliver what I told you. I'm gonna knock his ass out. I promise you that. I'm gonna be two-time heavyweight champion of the world. He said that I'm scared. Boy, I ain't scared of you.
Bro, I'm trying to put on this damn glove for the longest time. Listen, if you go in a ring thinking that you just like this, you about to do this? No, you gotta have your hands up. I don't care how tired it is. Listen, boxing is a sport. It is hard as hell as far as your cardio has to be right, stance has to be right, anything else. If you go in a boxing ring like this, you're gonna get your ass, you're gonna get beat up. You gotta have your arms up like this the whole time, depending on which one you are. I'm left-handed, so you gotta go in there regardless or not. See, I got my shoulder is like to maneuver or like slab, be like this, like just, it depends on who it is. Like people like this, just like slip a jab. You gotta just, you know, you gotta slide out the way. So, and as in a whole period, you can't go in the boxing scene underestimating people, because that's how you get dropped. You gotta have a mentality you gotta have a mentality that you ready to win. Now, I watched a couple, I watched boxing, if not a lot, but boxing has helped me find a way to stand. I'm breathing heavy as fuck. Damn, you fat bitch. Damn, I didn't even do nothing. So basically with boxing, you have to make sure that you're really paying attention on all cylinders. You got to make sure you read your opponent as much as they read you.
With a different ring mentality, higher ring IQ, and a tricky style.
Now, Canelo, Anthony Joshua,
He looked to land the right hand, but he's taking his time and measuring it up, and that right hand team.
Deontay Wilder.
Jab by Wilder now. Thus far, Stavern hasn't shown the work rate.
Listen, this is one thing that you do not want to do, and make a fool out of yourself like this man right here.
I'm gonna deliver what I told you. I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Y'all saw what Deontay Wilder did to that man.
Wilder's right hand is Thor's hammer, and here in round one, he is Ragnar-rocking Stavern.
Listen, he said it himself. I'm gonna knock him out. What you got knocked out on the canvas. That's one thing as far as you don't get me wrong, you gonna be mad in there. Like, if you do face-to-faces in boxing, like far as you set up the meeting before you go in the ring, yeah, you gonna be mad at the person. But at the end of the day, that mentality gotta change once you in the ring. You have to make sure you cannot telegraph yourself. You telegraph, that means the opponent knows which hand you're going to swing with. Yes, I'm left-handed, but I'm saying I'm a mixer. I'm what? what you want in boxing as far as fighting period, you want to be unpredictable. You don't want nobody to know exactly what you about to do. So let's say, for example, I'm like this, right? I'm like this. This is not how I stand. I'm like this, right? This is telegraphed. You got your hand moving, so he knows exactly what you're about to hit him with. For example, like for me, if I was in this stance, you gonna think I'm fighting with my left hand, I'm about to swing. Yes, my left hand is my bread and butter punch, but my right hand also, it packs a punch too. I'm gonna hit you a couple times with the right hand, then sleep your ass with the left. That's why you got them overhand rights. You just gotta make sure how you dodge and weave on situations. Just don't get your head pot on the canvas, man. Listen, I done saw so many people get slapped on the canvas. I do a little bit of boxing myself. That's why I got boxing gloves. Just like, I'm not an official boxer, but I train myself on a daily far as I want to learn how to get better in boxing. I want to learn how to, do better things. Because at the end of the day, do I want to end up like that?
There's Hammer, and here in round 1, he is Rocking Stavern.
I'm cool. You just got boxing is more like, it's hard work. It's dedication. I ain't been in the camp yet, but like, I used to do, back when I used to be a junior, like, I think I still got some of the clips. I used to do boxing, not real boxing, man. I used to do boxing with my friends back in high school. So me and James, like, James is a former boxer. He knows how to box. So I asked him, this is a while back, to give me some tips on how to do things. So like, it's been a minute since I done boxed, like actually like really boxed. Like, I can throw a clip on what I did before, but like, far as me, I got my stance together. You just want to make sure that you don't get telegraphed. Make sure you're not predictable. Like, there's a lot of people that want to come in here and then they just, listen, I don't care if you in the ring, care if you outside. If I see somebody do this in boxing, listen, if somebody stretch before they fight, I'm gone. Do some shit. You about to do the unreal. Get my balls kicked through my esophagus.
What?
So I'm not about to do that. Red flag. But I'm just saying, as in boxing, y'all gotta make sure y'all got that mentality. Far as if you want to go in the ring with that other person is studying your moves also. That other person is making sure, oh shit, I want to make sure I'm at my prime state. If you are in that ring, whatever foot that what's the word? You step with your opposite foot. I'm left-handed, so I do right. You right-handed, do left. It's a little weird far as in things that you want to do, far as it's going to feel uncomfortable. Trust me. It's meant to feel uncomfortable. That's to let you know. Boxing, you should never feel comfortable in your stance. Like, you got to make sure far as your hands got to be up at all times. If you think you get in a fight, regardless or not, you always keep your hands up. My hands are always up in a fight. If you are fighting or boxing, regardless or not, if your hands is like down here, yeah, you can protect it. But your face though, listen, if you boxing with 20-ounce gloves, 10-ounce gloves, 12-ounce gloves, 14-ounce, if you get hit in the face, depending on the person, you gonna feel that motherfucker. Thing about it is, if you want power behind your punches, y'all gotta step into it. Basically, you gotta step into it. Like, you can't just, no, you gotta step into it. Step into it. That's the difference between power. You can be the skinniest person on earth, you gotta step in you gotta make sure you step in it to have more power, because that's how you do initial damage. Technique too. You can't just right in a way far as you might get slumped. Just play your cards right in boxing. I see boxing all the time, bro. I'm just tempted. I was tempted. Like, if my school had a boxing program far as a sport, my ass would be in there, because I really like boxing. Boxing humbles people. Like, it's a better sport in a way that, just try it. Like, I'm not the best person. I'm not the best boxer, but I'm gonna show y'all some of the things that I picked up on. Now, I'm just saying that as, like, first off, this shirt fire. I just saw it and I was just like, why not? Who says I need another person to help him? Okay, I fucking lied. This shit hurt.
2 seconds later.
Basically, I ain't got it on all the way, but
12 seconds later.
Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
In a fight, you don't ever want to give your opponent the advantage. That's the thing. Far as anybody that's fighting without their hands up, keep your hands up at all times. Keep your hands up regardless of how you box. Keep it up at your face. Because if you like this, oh, I'm about to fight, you get hit in your face, you gonna be like, oh shit, you gonna get gazed. It really depends on who get the first blow on basically who wanna box. So let's say, for example, now, I'm saying like this is one of the ways I fight. So you got a lot of people, I study a lot of people. So basically how I stand up, I fight like this basically. So in a way, like I know that I'm like my stomach and stuff is exposed, but somebody make that first hit, you step back, just step back. Bro, get out my damn way, it's a damn monitor. Like, you gotta learn how to maneuver yourself, and you gotta learn how to maneuver yourself. Like how you stand versus how you can't just stand. Like everybody can fight, but you gotta learn how to maneuver yourself like this, just you gotta learn how to maneuver yourself. Let's say somebody coming, like you got an aggressive fighter, right? He just all everywhere throwing windmills. Step back, like hold on. I'm just saying as an advice, take it, this is how I fight. Far as you got a person that's just throwing shit like this, you got a person that's just, take your time. You see what they doing, they gonna blow themselves out by just doing all this shit. Hold your ground, learn how to maneuver. Coming at you, right? Just maneuver yourself. Just maneuver yourself. That's basically what you, damn. My ass out of breath, damn, bitch. Shit. Bear with me, my ass is tired for some reason. I mean, obviously that I changed that. I don't know where the blue hat went, it flew off. Was that worth it? No. Oh shit, I gotta get my breath, boy. It's hot in here, I ain't got no type of air, but far as my fan ain't on and all that type of stuff. The biggest, I watched a lot of boxing. My life for years, I'm not gonna say every fight that I've been in that I won the fight. Like, I've lost fights before, I won fights before. The only thing that matters is how you relapse to it. I'm gonna lay out my cards. I only lost 2 fights in my life, and I won the rest of them, which is more than I lost. I mean, at the end of the day, how you supposed to elevate? How you supposed to show progress? How you supposed to show a difference if you always winning?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, there's always way to improve, but at the end of the day, you gotta find a different standard. Like, you just gotta basically come up with different methods to make sure that you are better as a person. You always can't stick to something that's the same, because somebody's gonna obviously figure that out and counter it. That's what happens in part of boxing. You just gotta be careful. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, the biggest thing that I saw into boxing, you don't ever underestimate your opponent, no matter how big, how small, don't ever underestimate your opponent. And that's just period. If you get in a fight boxing, regardless, do not ever underestimate your opponent. Because 9 times out of 10, the moment you think that, like, this is so important to me, like, again, boxing is a sport, right? Let's say y'all box, let's say 3-minute rounds is 6 rounds, right? All right, bet. You get one good hit in. I'm talking about one good hit. You like, whoosh. I gotta sneeze, hold on. Thank you, Father. Thank you for saying sneeze.
What?
Get your English out. Thank you for saying bless you, because I know you did, appreciate you. But you have to, let's say you knock him out with a haymaker, right? You stun him. He on the floor. You do a little count second. Then the break hit. Do not think just because you knock somebody down or you stun them, think that they are done for the count. Because that happens in a lot of fights. A lot of people knock someone out, be like, all right, bet, I'm about to finish this in light breeze. You always want to be in boxing. You always want to do 100% in the boxing ring, no matter what. Because if you slip and do even 95, that person is going to find an opening and lay your ass in the canvas. That's just how boxing is. It's just the boxing world. You just got to make sure that you maneuver, make sure you got footwork. That's one important thing. You want to learn how to box forward, you want to learn how to box backwards. I know how to box forward. I'm still learning how to box backwards. it's all about technique. It's all about patience. That's one thing that I'm still working on to this day. I don't got fucking patience. I don't have patience. I don't. I mean, I got patience for myself, but I ain't got patience. Like, hell nah, I ain't got patience at all. It's just something that I struggle with because we all human. So, hey, fuck it. Also, as far as this is the end of the video, like I said, I appreciate y'all that's been tuning in. But before we go, bro, this happened like a week ago, bro. My first ever dread, I had my dreads for 5 years, bro. My first ever dread fell out, bro, and I want to cry. Listen, I'm not throwing this away. I'm about to just put this right back in my head, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, we fine in all cylinders. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in and watching my channel. This been your boy 2 times. Make sure y'all be safe. I just, as far as like, that's one biggest thing that I picked up on boxing is not only footwork, but don't ever underestimate your opponent. Like, just don't. Like, really, it's all about the mentality that you have and that you come in with that ring for. Like, you say all this, like, you train throughout the camps for weeks, right? But it, like, this is the biggest thing about everything. It does not matter what you do. It does not matter what you do behind the doors. The difference between boxing, you can have the best teacher, you can have the best cook, the best person that puts you in shape. You done all that boxing, all that training behind the doors. It all matters and counts when you are in that ring with that other person, basically on what you did. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks of training, but you in that ring, if you fuck up, you get one shot. You have to deliver on what you do. That's why you have a deadly killer instinct mindset, but also humble mindset. You can have a fiery ass soul to knock his ass out, but your mentality, it cannot be off. It cannot be in thinking of non-instinct. If your mentality is off far as and you angry all the time, you're gonna have your lights knocked out and you're gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7 gone. Like, you're gonna be gone. You gotta have a cool head when you in that mentality. But I done said enough. I just love this shirt. I love this shirt. This shirt fishy. But I love y'all, man. This is boy 2 times. Make sure y'all join the family by subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow. If not, streaming tonight on Destiny with another video. And on this boy 2 times, make sure y'all join the family by subscribing. I love y'all. We out.